What up, YouTube? Hey man, so we got this radio in. So I'm thinking this video, I might take the old radio out, put the new radio in. I might start running the 9-wire. What's that? I might start running the 9-wire kit and the RCAs. And I might start running the rest of the amp wire. So I might install the radio, do some wiring. We'll see how far I get. Let's see. I'm gonna take y'all along for the ride. But first things first, we're gonna take this old radio out of here and make sure everything fits up. Then I'll probably start with take the wire harness that goes to the radio, start running the 9-wire to it, and then start pulling up the panels to the carpet, running the 9 wires to the back. The 9 wires, the cable that goes to all the speaker wires, all that. Here we go. Make it nice and simple. It'll have your front right, back left speaker, the power amp wire. It'll be all in this one little packet that way, and then a ton of wires. You just get this, it connect to the radio harness, run it all the way to the back where the power lead to the amp and the speaker wires to the speakers will run to this. We'll get into that though. But this is what you need. Make it nice and simple. One wire run all the way to the back. The RC cables will be running with that. The power wire to the amp, of course, you run on the opposite side. So you run all your speaker wires and stuff down one side, and then you run your power wire down the other side. That way you don't get them kind of humming and nothing like that. Got your amp in the trunk, run them straight to the front. Good. I'll take y'all through all that though. Let's go. Let's go. So we got the radio, little screws off. So I'm about to go in here, take that out real quick, and I'll be back. Okay, so we got the old radio. This thing probably ain't been out since 1964. It's pretty dusty, but this is the new custom auto sound. Look at that. Look how small that is compared to this huge thing. It's gonna take its place. It's gonna bolt right in place where the old one was. Still got the retro style look, old looking screen, but it's gonna be digital. Focus in, focus. But it'll go digital once you power it in. So I'm gonna get this in there. I'm not gonna install it right now. I'm gonna run all the wires and stuff to it. The 9 wires, all that. Run all the wires to this. That way I can just plug it into the back of the radio when it's done. But I'm gonna run all the wires out, have it hanging out. That way when I hook it up, I can just push the radio in, plug it up. But I'm about to test fit the radio, make sure it fit, make sure everything good. But look at that difference. That's just to give y'all a little look of how it fits in there, how it will look. It just takes the place of the factory one. I'm just holding it up there so you can get a good look, but about to get things going. I'll be back. So right now I got my 9-wire. I got the RCA cables that's gonna run to the back of the radio also. And I got the harness that's gonna plug into the radio where you can run your front right, rear right, all your speaker wire. So basically I'm about to merge all these together. Probably just make a long string, tape them out so I can just lay them all in one piece. So I'm gonna tape this up real quick. I'll be back. Okay, so with your radio wire harness, you will get 2 plugs. This will be the one that plugs into your radio that has all your speaker wire on it. As you can see, go your right, left, stuff like that, right, rear, all the speakers. Basically your 4 speakers. They are color coded. Now you got your 9-wire, which makes this so super easy, is they are color coded too to match this. So you just match these up, and let me see, pull this blue one out. This blue one will be the one that runs to your amp. That one right there. So the rest of these just plug up into this. All speakers. This one blue one to be a power wire to your amp. So you'll run this to your radio. Because it has a, on your other plug, it has a spot for an amp. You run that to it, power, run this to the amp. That one blue one, it's the only one that goes to something else. Rest of these, all speakers. That's it. So this blue one, it'll run to your power to your other one. Then it goes to your amp on the other side. But that's where we at right now. I'm about to wire these all up, match them all up, and finish going. One more thing. Let's see. Side, this one has a gray with a black stripe. That's gonna be your, let me pull it out. Let's see. This will be your front left negative wire. All the wires with black strips on them, those go to your negatives. It goes the positive to that. Front left, positive. It'll have on it. So it's, I mean, it's, all this is pretty much foolproof. You just transferring this to this. These have the black stripes on them too, as you can see. So you just wire matching them up. So right now I got the back wires, back speaker wires wired up. These will be going to the front, but I have to wait till I put the speakers in the kick panel. Then from the kick panel, it will run into here, and then they'll get all done up. Some people like to solder them. I change my mind a lot. I change all kind of stuff. So I like to be able to untape them, pop them out, you know, use the little male to female connectors and change it that way instead of just cutting and cutting and cutting if I end up changing my mind on stuff. But these are the two front. They got to go to the front speakers that'll be in the kick panel. So I'm gonna save them for last. But the backs, they all wired up to go straight back into the trunk. And let's keep going. Also, don't forget your blue wire. That's in your 9 wire. That goes to the other cable that has the wires for the amp, the accessory, your ground, the other harness that plugs into the radio. Don't forget this blue wire that's on your 9 wire connects to this one. It's the only one that connects to the other one. As you can see, I got my the radio harness. I got it taped up to the RCAs. That's gonna go into the back of the radio and also plug into the amp. I just got them taped like, you know, like every foot. That way, as I'm just, you know, maneuvering them through the carpet up to the front, it's all together. You know, from the front to the back, it's just all together. Make it easier. Just taped it like every foot, or you know, every like 10 inches or something. Taped it together. That way, when I'm running, just make it easier. So right now, as you see, I just got them all hanging through the front. Right now, I'm gonna have to go back here, get y'all some light. Go back here, run it through behind the carpet. These kick panels coming out, so if you ran through here, you'll run it on down under the carpet, pull this seal up, run it all the way back to the trunk, to the amp. So right now we got the kick panel off, got the carpet seal off, so you can see. Come in here, take the little panel off, got the kick panel off. New kick panel's going on anyway, so I'm gonna run a little sound deadening back here. This is the vent. You see the vent to the heat and all that, but ain't worried about that no more. Plus the speakers got like a little vent for it to come out. So, about to run the wire behind the carpet, run it through. Be all back in. Oh, it's a little dark. It's a little dark up in there. But lift the carpet up, run everything behind it, run it down the seal into the trunk. So you can see we got the wires all tucked. I'm running it behind where this kick panel gonna be. That's the 9 wire in the RCA. Ran it under the carpet. Had to take the back seats out to run it up under the back seat into the trunk. So as you can see, ran it from under the carpet right there. And up under the seat. So amp will be back here. So we got the 9-wire, the RCA's ran. Now on this side, we'll be running the power wire down that side and into the front, into the battery, to the amp. Got the speaker, got the speaker right here, but I'm about to put the kick panel in, unplug it, plug them back in. That way, this side will be done. So we got the seal back on, carpet back tucked in. Turn this light off. This kick panel on, speaker in. Time to move to the other side. So we got this. So we run this Scar amp, rated for 1500 watts, 4-gauge power wire. So everything comes with this kit, man. You got your power wire up in here. Got your fuse. It'll be up there by the battery. This came with 2 RCA's, even though I needed 4. I'll just hold on to these. You never know when you might need them. Might end up throwing a sub in. Might need those one day. So here go. Power wire. I mean speaker wire. I'm sorry. Speaker wire. Here go the power wire. Now if you didn't have a 9-wire like I got, you would need this to run from the amp to your radio unit. But since I got the 9-wire, it comes with this power wire to the amp, so I can set this to the side. Don't need that because it's in my 9-wire. Got a little tubing for where you can, you know, put it over the wire that's coming through. What else we got up in here? Got some little pieces for the power wire when it connects to the battery. A few little plastic pieces to slide over. My bad, this is the ground wire. Okay, cool. This is ground wire, they already got it in the little tubular. You just cut it where you need it at, and it's already tubed in. So, cool. Let's go. So just like the other side, take the trim piece off, remove the kick panel if that's what you're doing. I'm switching kick panels out, so run the power wire through a grommet under the dash, and I'll be back. So we got the power wire ran for the amp through here, through the back seats, under the carpet. I'm gonna show you where the grommet that I found to run it under the hood. So I found a little spot right here. As you can see, it already had slit through it, some wires going through it. It's normally something on your back dash with a grommet where you can make a slit, slide the wires through, but they're gonna amp wire running under the hood. Here go another view from the back side. Just ran it through, ran it up over the side. Still gotta get some holes covered up. We'll run the amp fuse right here, probably lock it down right here, and then continue running it to the positive. Okay, so everything is ran down, hooked up the fuse. I'm gonna have it about up in here, like right next to there. Just run it straight to your battery, positive terminal, you'll be good. Let's keep going. See the seals back on, carpet back down, wires ran. New kick panel in. Just gotta put the speaker in, and we're about to start wiring up